Before the heat, before the noise, the Serengeti holds its breath. A thin line of gold bleeds across the horizon, and somewhere out there, in the long grass, something is already awake, already watching, already waiting. They have barely moved since midnight, a pride of lions, tangled together in the early light, paws draped over one another, ears twitching at every sound. They look peaceful. They are not resting out of comfort. They are conserving every ounce of energy they have. The male opens one eye, then the other. He scans the plain without lifting his head, a slow, unhurried survey that misses nothing. There is no urgency in his gaze, only weight. The kind that comes from knowing exactly where you are in the order of things. Pressed against their mother, 3 cubs sleep on. They have no sense yet of what this world asks of them. She does. She keeps one eye open, even now, not from fear, but from the particular alertness of a mother who has already lost cubs before. One of the younger females rises first. She stretches, a long, slow unfurling of muscle, then stands and faces the wind. She is reading it, testing it. The grass carries information that no eye could gather alone. Something is out there. She is deciding whether it matters. She moves without sound. That is the first thing you notice, how little noise she makes for an animal her size. Each paw placed with deliberate care. The grass barely moves as she passes through it. She is not hunting yet. She is learning the morning. Not far away, the wildebeest have already been moving for an hour. They graze in loose formation, heads down, tails flicking. They are aware of the lions. They are always aware of the lions. But awareness and safety are 2 very different things on the Serengeti. She drops. In one fluid movement, she is half her standing height, body parallel to the ground, chin almost touching the earth. Her eyes have not left the herd. A single wildebeest has drifted to the edge. Just a few meters further, and the gap between them will be workable. To the left, another female is already moving into position. There is no signal between them, no sound, no gesture, yet they are coordinating perfectly. They have done this together so many times that the understanding passes without words. Each one knows her role. She goes, a burst of speed that seems impossible for a body so large. The herd scatters instantly, hooves and dust and panic in every direction. The wildebeest she chose breaks left. She was already expecting that. She was already turning before it happened. She slows. The wildebeest pulls away, just enough. She watches it go. There is no frustration in her expression, no defeat. She stands in the settling dust, breathing hard, and simply watches. She has done this more times than she has succeeded. She will try again tonight. She returns to the Pride. The others barely acknowledge her. A brief nose touch, a flick of the tail. No comfort is offered, because none is needed. They understand. The hunt does not always go the way you planned. On the Serengeti, that is simply Tuesday. The cubs are indifferent to the morning's outcome. They chase each other through the adults' legs, tumbling and swatting and biting ears. The adults tolerate it with extraordinary patience. The play looks joyful. It is also, in every movement, a rehearsal for what life will eventually demand of them. While the females rest, the male moves the boundary of the territory. It is not dramatic work. It is patient and repetitive, scent marking, pausing, listening. But it is the work that holds everything together. Without him patrolling this edge, other males would test it. He stops, lowers his head, and roars. It rolls out across the plain like a wave, a sound felt more in the chest than heard with the ears. Everything within range goes still. The wildebeests freeze. The birds stop. Even the wind seems to pause for just a moment. Half a kilometer away, a herd of zebra lifts its heads in unison. They have heard the roar. They know what it means. They do not run, not yet. Running costs energy, and energy spent on a false alarm is energy not available when it truly matters. They watch. They assess. They wait. Back at the resting site, the mother pulls one of her cubs close and begins to groom it. The cub squirms, then surrenders. These quiet moments, unhurried, unremarkable, are as much a part of lion life as any hunt. The bond between a lioness and her cubs is the engine that drives the pride forward. By midday, the heat is punishing. The lions barely move, just the slow rise and fall of breathing, the occasional repositioning of a paw. This is not laziness. This is strategy. Every calorie not spent in the afternoon heat is a calorie available for what the evening will ask of them. On the edge of the plain, a herd of buffalo watches the resting pride with undisguised suspicion. Buffalo do not simply tolerate lions. They remember them. An old bull with a scarred flank has met lions before. He will not make it easy. The lions know this too, and for now, they choose to look the other way. As the worst of the heat passes, the pride moves toward water. They drink in turns. Females first, cubs last, the male watching. Even here at the waterhole, they do not fully relax. A lion drinking with its head down is a lion not watching. And this is a landscape that punishes inattention. One of the females has seen something the others haven't yet. She is perfectly still, not even her ears moving now. Whatever she has locked onto, it has all of her attention. The rest of the pride picks up on it gradually, one head turning, then another. The afternoon is no longer quiet. The pride has moved to higher ground. They are watching the same crossing. Not because they plan to intervene. The river is the crocodile's domain. But the chaos of a crossing sometimes produces opportunity. A wildebeest thrown back to the bank. One that stumbles. One that separates. They watch. One of the females has seen something the others haven't yet. She is perfectly still, not even her ears moving now. Whatever she has locked onto, it has all of her attention. The rest of the pride picks up on it gradually, one head turning, then another. The afternoon is no longer quiet. They begin to spread out, slowly, without apparent signal, each female drifting to a different position. The geometry of it is deliberate. One upwind to push, two flanking to redirect, one behind, waiting. It has taken years to develop this kind of coordination. It cannot be rushed, and it cannot be faked. The light changes. The savanna shifts from gold to amber to something almost red. And in that light, the lions seem to belong to it more completely. This is their hour. The hour when the advantage tilts, slowly and decisively, toward them. It is over in seconds. One moment the plane is still, the next, dust and speed, and the terrible brief sound of the chase ending. The pride closes in quickly. What was tension is now exhaustion, and what was hunger is now, at last, something else. Feeding happens in a particular order that the pride has established without ever needing to negotiate it. The dominant female goes first. The others wait, not passively, but with the tightly wound patience of animals who know that patience will be rewarded. The cubs watch from the edge, learning this too. In the dark beyond the kill, shapes are gathering. The hyenas have been tracking the pride for the last hour, drawn in by sound and smell and the particular knowledge that where lions feed, there is always something left over. They are patient too. Patience is a language everyone on the Serengeti speaks. The male moves to the edge of the kill. One look is usually enough. His presence alone is a message that most hyenas read immediately. But tonight, the clan is large, and hunger makes animals brave. He stands his ground. They test the edges. Neither side wants a fight. Both sides want the outcome. The hyenas eventually withdraw. The pride settles, bellies full, limbs loose. The cubs curl against their mother. The male lies apart from the others, facing outward. Above them, the stars turn slowly. The Serengeti goes quiet in that particular way it has after a hunt, heavy and satisfied and briefly at peace. In the deep hours before dawn, the pride barely moves. Even the cubs are still now. It is in these hours, when there is nothing to hunt and nothing to defend, that the lions are most themselves, simply alive, simply breathing, simply here, in the grass, beneath an enormous and indifferent sky. On the far edge of the territory, a young male walks alone. He left the pride several months ago, not by choice exactly, but by the particular pressure that builds when a cub becomes a rival. He is not lost, but he has not yet found where he belongs. That part takes time.
He is not entirely alone. Another young male has been traveling with him for 3 weeks now, drawn together by the same displacement, the same uncertainty. They have already learned that 2 is safer than 1, that together they can hold a kill overnight, that alone, neither of them really can. Morning again. The mother wakes her cubs. A nudge, a lick, a low rumble that says, "Get up." They resist for a moment, then give in. She is already reading the day, already assessing what it will require. The cubs stretch and stumble after her. Another day beginning, another chance. The whole pride moves out together in the early light. The male at a slight distance, the females spread in a loose formation, the cubs tucked in the middle where they are safest. It is an ordinary moment. It is also, when you watch it long enough, quietly extraordinary. From far away, they are almost invisible, small shapes moving through the immensity of the plain. The Serengeti has a way of making everything feel both significant and small at the same time. The lions do not notice. They are simply moving, simply alive, simply doing what lions do. One of the older cubs has stopped and is watching the females approach the herd. She is not playing now. Her body is still in the way that lion bodies go still when something important is happening. She is watching, filing it away. One day, she will be the one the younger ones watch. Not far from here, people are watching too, following this pride the way they have for years, recording births and deaths and territories and change. The lions don't know they are being protected. They don't need to. But the work matters. What we pay attention to, we tend to keep. The pride finds a shaded slope and settles in close, closer than they need to, closer than the heat warrants. It is not necessity. It is preference. They choose each other. In a landscape this vast and this unforgiving, that choice, the choice to stay together, is everything. The male climbs to his walk as the sun goes down. He doesn't roar this evening. He simply sits, looking out at everything that is his, and everything that isn't. The light fades, the plain goes dark, and somewhere in the grass below, his pride breathes on.